That's Guinness and Nitro Monster.
Like, they look so cool.
Routers got metal.
Yeah, they did. Click, and we're gonna pickleback it. Well, that's fantastic.
Everybody, we're back. Welcome to GTE number 25. We got a lot of stuff going on today. I'm Chris.
I'm Brandon.
He's Has Agent.
I'm Has_agent.
Just say the underscore.
You
or
have
they'll
to.
never
or else
put
they'll
it.
never put it. Yeah. 100% truth.
Thank you all for tuning in today. We got Festizio stopping in. Why does Brandon look like he pooped his pants?
I pooped my pants.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. You'd only know if you were here.
In 1 year, Festizio will be here.
1 year. The one that does the amazing healing job in Rainbow Six. Yes, we were just talking about that right before we started.
I'm just saying.
And he was just
middle mouse button is either a scrolly for my shotgun or a clicky for my heels. I fucked up.
he zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah,
he scrolled when he should have clicked.
r/oops wrong hand.
Oops other hand.
Oops other hand. Same shit.
That one's going down in history, boys.
Yeah, it was a rough
the same 10 people are gonna watch that over and over again. And that's it.
And that's it. Today, the drink of the day is Liquid Death.
Liquid Death. The only liquid death that is recommended by
all
people.
the doctors.
Yeah. It's like, hey, what do you drink? Lots of water.
Yeah.
It's Liquid Death, though.
I do. It's good, dude.
It's good. I really like Liquid Death.
Yeah.
I'm about the still one, though.
I was about the still one for years. And then
you tasted sparkling.
Yeah,
Liquid
something.
Death, huh?
I hated sparkling water. All the LaCroix shit and the poppies and the fucking Topo Chicos, Perriers, all that shit was gross. And then one day I was at my friend Weeze's house and his wife only had sink water or sparkling water. And I said, well, I'll take a grapefruit sparkling water. And I drank it. I was like, this is fucking good.
Then he realized he was old.
Yeah. And then my taste changed.
It
and
was
now,
in that moment.
Yeah. Now I love sparkling water. And I have more sparkling water at home than soda for the first time in my whole life.
That's progress, people.
It's progress. I mean, I still drink a lot of chalky milk and a lot of regular milk, but
At least that has some health benefits to it.
barely. Barely. It has something called A2.
A2 and calcium.
Yeah, because my bones.
He needs it for his teeth.
I do. My teeth are fucking deteriorating out of my head.
Yes. One of these days, if you see him and he has bright, white, shiny teeth, it's because the rest of them fell out and he got new ones put in.
Yeah. I did have a soda streamer years ago, Balsonic, and it's just not the same. It's not the same. Also, having to fucking go and get that stupid CO2 thing filled was...
You could just put flavor packs into sparkling water.
Yeah. It's much better. The only problem I have is 8 of these is $9.99.
Yeah.
So they're $1.25 a piece, which kind of it puts them on par with my rock stars that I drink.
Yeah. Your health will be better for it, but your wallet won't.
Yeah. I just wish it was a lot cheaper. I don't know. I
Cheaper
mean,
at
some
Winco?
genius fucking decided.
We don't really have Wincos around us that much.
Oh yeah.
No, all the way in Norco from here.
Yeah, true. But some genius at some point in our fucking human existence was like, bottle water and sell it back to them. What up, Brandon Fu? How you
Mostly
doing?
Nestle. Take it from the natives.
Yeah. Fest says just rig up the soda stream to a paintball CO2 tank and get it field. Okay, so the field that my wife is an HR representative of stopped doing CO2 3 years ago.
It's
We
all compressed air now.
It's all compressed air
no.
because it's just cheaper.
Yeah, true.
Because they had somebody come in and they had to fill all the CO2 tanks with CO2 and they had to pay them per month or whatever.
Is it not more in insurance?
It's less on insurance now because they don't do CO2.
I thought compressed air storage is more risky. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to pay their insurance bill, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Somebody's tank blows up when they're filling.
Yeah, that did happen. Somebody was filling a CO2 tank, cross-threaded it, and when they turned the on nozzle, the CO2 tank shot off through a door. That was kind of cool.
It didn't donk them though?
No, it just went through the door.
I had one that the valve went bad. I had just gotten it filled I was gonna go paintballing the next day, and then the valve in it just went bad and it let everything out, and so it was sitting. It wasn't attached to a gun, and it just flew across the floor and rammed like a big bone carving that my dad brought from Mexico and shattered it. Fortunately, it shattered clean.
Yeah.
And so I just super glued everything back together like a puzzle. And
super glued it.
And it looks good because everything already had lines on it. So it was fine.
Fuck Adobe licenses. All my homies share Adobe licenses.
At least I don't have to deal with the Adobe license. What do you mean, at least I don't have? I'm an Adobe console administrator at work.
Are you?
Brother.
But you don't have to do the license.
I have to procure them and I have to apply them.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for it.
I have to do the procurement that gets it paid for, then assigned to me to give out to people. So I don't do the actual paying part, but I do everything else to do with them.
Yeah, but you don't have to give Adobe your money.
It's not my money. You're right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We
have a friend that's been an editor for a decade now and has had to pay for his Adobe the whole time, and he finally is getting it paid for by somebody else.
Yeah, I know, right? When you share it with, I'm not saying he shares it with anybody. I'm just saying that like when you're using it for work and work things are using it, work should pay for it.
I agree.
It only makes sense. Would fill them first thing getting to the field in the AM. By lunch, the spare tank in the back of my pack would blow a burst disc.
Yeah. My thing with the compressed air is you have to hook it up with a QTE, a quick disconnect. And nobody knows how to fucking use one that, like, if it's their first day at the park, they go through like a little tiny, and you have to slip it back and put it on and make sure that it's snapped into place. And these people fucking put it on and then full blast the fucking air, and they never have it seated right, and it whips off and shit whips them in the fucking. We had people losing teeth, and it was the worst. Reconnecting to chat.
Yeah,
no,
backing up, but we're not missing anything. Would fill them. Oh no, it's still on that. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Let's start things off not with a drink yet, but with something that has been gestating.
Gestating, he says.
Well, they're eggs.
They are. I hate that.
You hate that it works?
Yeah.
Are we back? Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back. We also have flavored whiskeys. It's the bucket of eggs again.
Bucket of eggs, baby.
We're back, bitches.
This right here is murder for Wheeze.
Yeah, it could be. We love Wheeze. We miss Wheeze. Is it the same one? It's the same fluid, but different eggs.
Yeah, I hard-boiled some eggs to put them in here like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it's the same fluid.
Yeah, oh, damn. Well, he did it anyways. I have a napkin.
Oh, no. Right over the fucking console.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be doing. Pour me out a double shot of whiskey. These are gigantic fucking eggs. Jesus Christ.
They're yellow enough, see?
Yeah, they're yellow enough. Fest says no. All right.
Fest says yes if you tried them.
Pink. They're too cold.
Oh, I like that.
They make my teeth hurt. They taste great, but they're too cold. Give me some warm eggs, baby. Some warm pickled eggs.
I just getting that Chris did it right.
Yeah, so what do you think about pickling other things?
Like jalapenos? Love it.
Mm-hmm. Carrots?
Sure.
Okra?
Haven't had it.
Oh, man. Pickled okra is it's pretty good. Also, you didn't hard boil them all the way. So the egg yolk is still a little gummy, and I dig it.
That's weird. I had them in there for like 11 minutes, boiling.
Oh. Whenever I make my eggs, it's always 3 minutes and then a 2-minute ice bath.
Oh, that's the other way I looked up.
Mm-hmm.
But I've done that to soft boil them for soups.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fess, should we start with the gross drink or the whiskey?
That's good.
That is fucking, yeah.
I'm going to make more and use the juice again.
Yeah, the third time is a little strange.
It's a little bit of a stretch, but we'll
Yeah.
try it. It's vinegar. It's preserving.
Put beef sticks in the pickling brine? Yes.
Oh, I don't have any.
Hell yeah.
I need to call Brandon before he got here, and he stopped at the liquor store to tell him to bring beef sticks.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
Yeah, right? I could just call my wife.
No.
I want beef sticks so bad. Beef sticks are some good
Why
stuff.
they look like virgin boy egg?
I
don't know what those are.
I don't know what that is. A virgin boy egg?
Pickled wouldn't fly either. He says onions. How onions? Pickled onions, like cocktail onions, right?
Cocktail onions. Can I have a cold monster, please? Now I've never tried to separate booze before, but we're gonna try it with this thing that we call the
Can you clean
GONSTER.
that spoon a little bit.
I did.
Oh, you did.
I cleaned it all off. Look,
Okay.
it doesn't even smell like pickles anymore.
Okay, good. Mostly because it didn't sit in it for 2 weeks.
No,
Can you?
yeah.
Why did you do that?
What?
You licked.
I didn't actually lick it.
Oh, okay.
Look, there's no, I just
It's just in my peripheral.
Yes,
it
yes.
looked proper.
all right. So we got Monster Nitro, which should not foam up because it's nitro, and it's foaming up a little bit, but not much.
If I get a deer this year, I'll bring a batch of venison sticks.
Fucking
yes! I haven't had it, so I want to try it.
Venison sticks.
Olga has had it though, so she says she loves it.
Yeah,
so.
Chris says that he doesn't want that much.
Yeah.
So we're gonna respect his wishes at least on this one.
I liked the comment when I first saw this, and the comment said, "Now we're drinking stuff that would kill Victorian age children."
Yes. And can I please have the Guinness? So this is Nitro Monster and Guinness Draft.
Here comes the cream.
Yeah, so it should look fucking terrible. Yeah, it's called it's a Gonster. No R. So what the fuck? It didn't go anywhere.
Oh,
It just
went up.
yeah, that's weird.
Well, all
Oh,
right.
hold on, it did go somewhere. All right, we're good. Just right there for a second. Okay, and apparently you have to pour it over a spoon.
I've done that before, but you usually have to do it at the top of the drink, not like when you can't let it fall. But try it.
I mean, you wanted to do it in the little cup. We can just dirty another cup. It's not that big of a deal. No, I had the back of the spoon, Fest, but the problem is it's so
gonna just
far
fall.
in the cup. Yeah.
And then
So let's.
it may not be enough. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Less fall there.
I'm gonna move the console a little bit, just in case he's. And
This
then
isn't the console. That's the console.
That's true. And then you throw a little spoon action in there.
Hold on, the camera can't see very well. It's you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working.
It's
They have to
working.
look behind the ding ding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if Fess definitely saw the ding ding. It's a 3D print that came out really good.
It did.
Why are you doing so much?
Oh, I don't know. Is that a lot?
I don't know. I don't want the whole can of.
No, well, you're not getting the whole can.
Oh,
that looks good though.
Looks like you're gonna need a little bit of that.
It looks.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks presentable. I don't think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna put a little bit more Monster in mine again. The Gonster,
Yeah, I'll take a picture when yours is poured.
and then the spoonies. Oh no! Oh no! It's working. It's working. It's working.
Yep, that one's easily visible. I done this one time for my buddy Flavio. We drank snake bites.
Oh yeah! Look at that. That is fucking magic looking. I'm sure it's gonna taste like hell, but it looks like magic.
Just like that. Check that out, everybody. That's Guinness and Nitro Monster.
Fucking terrible is what it is. This might be. Well, we had Malort.
Yeah.
It's definitely close to one of the worst things we've ever had.
Sir.
Yes, sir. He has to post it in all our Discords.
Yeah, I gotta go. I think I just posted it in 5 of them right now.
Oh no, we need a bot to do it.
And it's mostly just different friends.
Yeah, it's all the same friends. CG Shorty said Shrek. All right, here's the Gonster.
That's not a Shrek.
All right, it's almost a Shrek.
That looks like a peon. Cheers.
Zug zug.
Honestly, I think the nitro of it just mellows it all out. No?
It's pretty fucking. It's pretty trash. It's pretty trash.
It's fine to me. It's not trash.
Yeah. It's fine. It's not good. It's not great. It's fine.
It's quite okay.
Hey, Shorty, can you bring the brown bowl, please?
Oh, yeah, a chip bowl. No, I have plates.
Oh, we have plates? All right. Because we also have special chippies that we're going to try.
I got plates.
We have
Lay's
potato sweet spicy fried chicken.
Sweet and spicy fried chicken.
Nope. Sweet spicy fried chicken.
Sweet spicy fried chicken, no and.
Oh. Ooh.
All right, so then let's wild ding ding on the table. Let's go, says Tones.
Hell yeah, Tones, what's up?
All right, let me bring up my topics here that I didn't share with anyone because I literally recorded them as he was in the driveway. I was literally like the last 10 minutes of the boys episode. Let's try these out.
Japanese Lays, correct.
At first, it tastes like candy.
She didn't hear me.
Try these.
You want to try the Gonster? Oh, here, Chris.
All right.
Chris has never had the Nitro Monster by itself.
I don't care about those chips very much.
They're good.
See? It's okay, she said.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty trash.
Tastes like Mountain Dew.
It's very tart Mountain Dew.
Japanese Lays. Anyways, all right. So, and we are kind of talking about this earlier. So let's start with this. Games like Rainbow Six Siege exist that are filled with really good players, but then part-timers like us, I guess, part-timers like us, people who aren't really like living into the tournament culture of a game, esportsness of a game like that. We kind of need friends that are actually good at the game to enjoy it.
Yeah, could you imagine if we were playing Rainbow Six without Crispy or Tones?
Or Quack.
Or Quack.
Yeah.
But Quack, look, as good as Quack is at the game, I would say he doesn't play, well, Tones too. They don't play frequently enough to
And Rec.
And who?
Rec.
And Rec, yeah.
Yeah. But so now, here's the discussion question. Does being bad at video games reduce how fun they are?
Yes.
Now, to me, yes, because I'm kind of competitive. But I know there are people that play games that they're not the greatest at, and they enjoy them just fine. But I don't know, like what's the consensus here? It's time to get a wife mic to hear them. Just one right now.
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold, right, back up, right there. Hold on, there you go.
Oh,
That's what we're having right there. Even has anime in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I didn't even look at the bag. Yeah, my wife is at home.
His wife. Nah, not really.
They're fine.
Yeah, they're okay.
I mean, I could munch on them, but like, I'm not going to go back and be like, I need to fucking clear you out of these chips.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had some, again, I didn't buy these for GTE. I was just at a Japanese grocery store, and they had pork flavored chips, sweet pork chip, and they were fantastic.
So, a comment on the subject that we just brought up. Fastidio says yes, because getting curb stomped every game takes all the fun out of it.
See, and for someone like Fest, and to a lesser extent you, that only get to play like real games like once a week, twice a week, if you're just getting curb stomped for 3 hours, like, yeah, you have the camaraderie with your friends and talking shit, like that's fun, but like you want to win some games. And when you're just like you sit down to play your 3 hours of video games a week and you lose for that full 3 hours, you're like, I should have just fucked my hand. Like, what am I doing?
I should have just gone and finished Quantum Break so I could go buy Alan Wake 2 and then play that, which I don't got to worry about none of this esports bullshit.
Yeah.
Which I really need to play.
I also do a lot of single player games, Brandon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But his single player games is the same single player game. Okay, maybe not all the time. That's like Binding of Isaac. Although it is multiplayer now, right? How does that?
Not until November.
Oh, November.
Yeah.
They're
doing testing right now for it.
Is that it, though? Like, are they officially done with the game after that?
He said he wasn't adding anything to the game.
That's what I thought. But then here comes multiplayer.
But we've always had multiplayer in Isaac, but it's always been implemented very poorly. Now we're going to have true multiplayer. So, I mean, it's in the game already. They're just making it better. They're not adding any more items. They're not adding any more trinkets or cards or...
It's not content. It's just a
they're
mode.
They're just making it better.
Tone says, this is why I like having a low-level account. So that the crappy part-timers don't get stomped.
I mean, I agree, but I have a low-level account and I'm still getting shit on.
So my account level is probably, I mean, it resets every season, right? No. So then my account being so old for the 100+ hours that I put into the game is working against me for my skill level.
Dang it, Brady, you just keep taking words out of my mouth? Like what?
The single player stuff you were talking about right now?
That I'm low level, but I'm still garbage? Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Totally different without the spoons. The ball.
It's not a ball.
The nitro. Okay, the dingus.
Yeah, it's a dingus. I don't know what it's called.
No, it's like thingy or something like that. Like
there is a word for it, right?
Yeah.
It's not dingus.
No.
Oh, about the Binding of Isaac? Yeah.
What's the ball in the Guinness can called? Digit? No. Small white natural fit passport. Widget. Oh. I was getting there.
Yeah, you were getting there. I mean, honestly.
Warning sign said widget. Hey, warning sign.
Mixed like this? Oh, warning sign. Yeah. What the fuck? What's up, Scotty? How you doing, buddy? We just drank GONSTER. I would not recommend it, even though I'm just having more of it. Now that I poured more Guinness in there, it tastes better here. More Guinness, less Monster. I think tastes better. It tastes creamier.
Mm-hmm.
We're sad because our chat keeps getting borked, so we can't really...
You can just look over here. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing... Oh, is it connected to the wrong Wi-Fi right now?
Is it? Well, yeah, he has terrible Wi-Fi on.
No, it's not connected to that one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's correct. That's what's happening. I must have been using it over there.
Yeah, you usually do.
Oh, really?
What's the password, Chris?
It's on... No.
I love Olga's butthole 74.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I could guess it. So I'm just going to leave it.
He doesn't love your butthole 74, Olga.
I'm going to connect it to the AC one, though. Let's see if that works any better.
This is the worst. We're at a standstill because we can't see chat.
Whatever. No mesh Wi-Fi?
I have mesh Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I haven't bothered with it.
Oh, dude, it's worth.
I don't really walk around to need it that much because all I actually do is switch to 2.4 and it gets me enough range. Like I'm like, I know how the signals work. I'm just gonna switch away from the short one to the long one, and I'm done. Like I don't gotta worry about spending a whole nother bunch of money.
The short one to the long one.
I did look into them though. I want to get the TP Link deco set up.
Dude, can we talk about how cool routers look now?
Yeah.
Like with the 7 antennas that are all fucking like they look so cool.
Routers got metal.
Yeah, they did. Like I have a friend, he has one. It's like pointy, and then like down pointy, and then like 8 antennas, and it just looks so fucking awesome.
Hell yeah! I got mine for free.
You have that one?
The T-Mobile one, yeah.
Oh no, the one I'm talking about is the Linksys.
No, Linksys I hated.
I do too.
There was a point in time where they went from being good, and then Cisco bought them, and they went to shit.
Oh no!
And then I'm not sure if Cisco spun them off or they changed how they made their hardware, and then they got good again. But from like 2008 or 9 to 2012, 14, Linksys sucked.
Yeah, Linksys, like Balsong was saying, the blue and black. I remember those routers; those were good. And then after they changed from the blue, they got all garbage.
Listen, Tones, I know what mesh does.
I have mesh, and I really like it. We have something called the Deco, and I really like it.
Oh, yours is Deco. Yours is not TP-Link, though, is it? Yours is Amazon. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Echo, I thought.
No. Deco. G-E-C-K-O. Okay. No, D-E-C-O.
See, here's the thing, too, Tones. My phone is now smart enough to not need mesh because it lets me use both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz simultaneously. So I can just walk and it will switch back and forth by itself, unlike how like other phones that only let you connect to one band at a time treat it.
My phone works fine no matter where I'm at. I can look at boobs anywhere. I've never had a problem.
Being able to be connected both to 2.4 and 5 at the same time and it's showing you is game changer in phones. More phones need to do that. Mr. Fancy Pants McGee.
Mr. Fancy.
See, look, they're calling it fancy. I didn't say anything about it being fancy. The actual tech people in the chat are calling that a fancy feature.
Is Tones tech?
Yeah. It's his job.
Yeah. I mean, it is his job. You're right. I don't know why we're still drinking the GONSTER.
I'm just finishing the little bit that I had. He turns stuff off and on. But have you ever turned something off that should have been turned on and something on that should have been turned off? How did that go for you? One time I swapped out a server and I didn't tell anybody I was doing it, but it was also during the summer when people really shouldn't have been on it. And then I got immediate phone calls, but I was already done with the swap. It was that fast. And they're like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Send notification, blah, blah, blah. And then I asked the technician who was actually working there in a different office. And I didn't tell him either. It was just my task for the day to do it. And I didn't, whatever. And he goes, yeah, nobody called me.
It happens. Did I? No. I got all of them cut.
But
Yes, I did get a haircut today.
I
got it specifically for you guys.
Oh, wow, Toned.
Yeah, 30% intact to that business that you work for is crazy.
Did you blame it on somebody else? Did you blame it on training? Did you get some paid time off?
Paid time off.
Paid. Well, I mean, like,
did you get a trip to the HR office?
Listen, are certain agencies the only ones that get paid leave? Like, yes, we're punishing you. Go home with pay. Like,
I mean, my agency used to give you time off with pay if you got in trouble. Okay. You got something called a decision day.
A decision day. Interesting.
So if you there's a 3 strikes policy. If you got to 2 strikes, they would give you a free day off, paid, and it was to go home and think about what you've done. It was called a decision day.
Got the nickname Thanos. The big guy over there, he's Thanos. That tracks. I blame my coworker who led me to that point. You led me astray. Yeah. You betrayed me, and that's betrayed the company.
I had to find out that when I was working on the company, the line cost $4. Oh my god!
And woof, yikes! And then all of a sudden, you realize they could afford multiples of you, and then you're just like, whatever.
We did it, guys. We did the GONSTER.
GONSTER's gone.
Sure.
Man, I want to follow that up with something to clear it out.
All we got is whiskeys.
Yeah. To be fair, it was during nighttime stuff, and we didn't notice the outage till the next day.
Oh, wow.
Imagine walking in. Oh, shit, that's been down for 4 hours. Any tickets on it? No. Quickly, put it back up. And then the network people who work from home, who live across the country, are like, oh, wait a second. Something wasn't pinging for a few hours.
That's pretty crazy, dude. It's pretty crazy.
What's headquarters for Universal, actually? Where's their headquarters? Is it Florida?
No,
or is it California?
it's California.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be, right?
For the Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Look at that. See? New York.
Aha.
It's gotta be
Wisconsin.
California,
That's where
I'm like-
Fix is from. Anything that's not... No, actually, Wisconsin might be true.
It's not.
Hold on. It's not Minnesota. It is Minnesota. Yeah.
One of the M's.
Montana. No, that's where Skunk is.
Uh-huh.
Skunk's in stupid Montana.
Then
I
there's
hate it.
Missouri. Then there's
Baja-versary. Baja. Wait, I'm holding him like way up here. You can't fucking see him.
there you go, right there. Perfect.
Baja Blast Fiery Mango.
Fiery mango. We knew those with the michelada.
Oh,
Warning said those are very mango. Yeah, that was his reaction.
they are just sharp inhale. Like they get
That'll
right
get
in
you.
the fucking nostril. Oh my god! Also,
They did good with the
good
powder.
job, Walmart.
Wow. Those guys
Yeah.
just grabbed the bags from the middle and then pushed them into the
Good
thing.
job, Walmart.
Dink it
They are very
and sink.
mango.
Okay.
Oh my god, they taste like cereal.
Yeah, this is that candy.
You do taste like Fruit Loops with a little bit of
Oh.
spice at the
All
end.
right, let's try it with milk. Just kidding. Brandon would. If there was milk here, he would have poured it on it already.
I would, yeah.
Michi for the night. Michi for the night. Let's go. I can make them. I have stuff in the other fridge.
Okay, so we have
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
too sweet.
beat boxes. We have big sips. We have 3 more Guinnesses.
No, I'm not about these.
It sucks, dude. And also they're crumbs.
They're sticks.
Yeah, right? I mean, they don't say anything about habanero on them in
All right,
first place.
let's do a leftover.
Yeah, we're going to get some leftovers going.
He's surprised I picked this.
I am, because he hated them.
I actually like this one. Easy, said Dogcoin. Easy what?
Easy.
One and a half or what?
We could put it right in our Gonster can.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it's already creamy. So did I. I've seen them multiple places. And they're Baja Blast.
Maybe Dogcoin would like him.
Doubt.
He's Mr. Baja Blast.
Is he?
It's take it easy because the Nelk Boys effed me.
Yeah. The dog coins fucking, or the dog coins, the Nelk Boys fucked us.
You're still up though from the other ones.
He is. I'm not.
He is. I'm referring to him. When I say that.
I am not up. All right, so now we're doing Big Sips Chocolate Martini.
Yes, one of the beginning of the leftovers.
Yep, the beginning. We only have 4 more beat boxes left. Yeah, but it's just like chocolate milk. Oh, it just tastes like chocolate milk. I love it.
It takes it away.
Take me away, a favorite place.
I found out how valuable I was when the director of EP said you can't leave ever. The day I took off the network, went down for 2 hours. You know, speaking of which, today I received an email.
Oh no.
It was a good one. The guy was actually it wasn't to me, but he ended up sending it to a sort of unit wide one that I'm included on, but only had Chiefs on it. And he was thanking them, even though he apologized for emailing them in after hours / soft time. And then that had me thinking, I'm like, why would they call it soft time? What's the opposite then? If we're off and it's soft time, if we're on, it's hard time. And then it just made me spiral into like, this fucking sucks.
You've been spiraling all week, dude.
fucking hard time doing my hard time at work.
It's called salary time, he says.
It's the same thing, Balsonic.
Yeah, hard time. You're breaking rocks with a tiny hammer.
It's the big clock when you're on OT. Never heard soft time.
I've heard of soft time. It's every night.
Is that a porn joke?
It is. It's when you're trying to push into her soft.
And that's where you make thick?
Make thick and the warm.
Listen, that's a reference. We know this. That's from Big Mouth. Yeah. The dumb one. The dumb janitor guy.
Must be when the firefighters climb into bed together and cuddle. Do you think they do?
I mean, it's there's like one female to like 50 males at any given point. So if it's not the guys crawling into the bed to each other, then it's just, you know, a big old thing. I'm sure.
I didn't know firefighters like trains.
They like engines. The caboose or the like.
All boys like trains. It's true. I heard that one little cop lady liked trains.
And she won a lawsuit for $500,000. So now she has more money than all of us.
For what?
For the slander that apparently was, because she was, the way that it was made public about her was
so
without
she
her
did
consent.
sex with a bunch of dudes in a row and got paid $500,000.
Yep.
I'll do sex with a
Yep.
bunch of dudes in a row for $500,000.
Alquin says, good for her.
She went back.
Got railed and paid.
Yeah.
Without calling it prawn.
Yeah.
Did it, said, hey, that one put that out there illegally. I'm a sue. And that's it.
Yeah. People are weird. Oh, she went back to back. Yeah, isn't that what running train on a woman means? Or I mean, running train, period.
Wouldn't that, well, yeah, back to back. But like, I think for her it wasn't back to back. Maybe it was in the same day.
She was
definitely in the same day, but not in the same room, and they're literally waiting out the door.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
That's one thing that Chael Sonnen actually like told stories about John Jones, that he was involved, like something. His first kid was a result of, let's call it a train operation. And it was very well hidden until Chael put it out there.
Chael puts a lot of things out there. I think Chael is very much like Tito Ortiz, who just talks to hear himself talk. And I wouldn't trust 80% of what Chael Sonnen says.
I don't think it was very disputed.
Oh.
Like when he said it, other people started coming out to confirm it. Didn't switch tracks fast enough.
She sued after all that stuff happened and then went back to the department after she won. Wow. I didn't know that.
Man, I'll take that money and go on vacation for a year.
$500,000 for a year?
I said vacation for a year, not like... That's about it. That's all it'll last.
I want to be one of those old white people that go on cruises and just live on a cruise. Like, fuck my house. I'll sell my house. And just... Yeah. Just live on a cruise. So dope.
Just book the ones that are... they're the, 30-day long ones?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna run train on cruises.
Also true. I would just get caught up in the casino because playing craps on a boat is super fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just like sitting in that little casino.
I went back and forth on the cruise that I went between the bubble craps machine and the real craps table. I was like,
They didn't have a bubble craps where I was.
Oh, yeah. They had both on mine. It was awesome.
But all the dealers knew my name by the end of the trip. Because I would go back to back. I would go outside to get air and drinks, come back into the casino and gamble for 5 or 6 hours, go back outside, smoke, drink, hang out for a minute, get food, come back in, gamble.
You didn't go to the shows?
There's shows on cruise ships?
Yeah, there's comedy shows. They have like game shows.
Yeah, we went to
It's pretty cool. I like the comedy ones.
We went to the Harry Potter trivia and came in second place.
How did you lose?
By like 2 points.
What question beat you though? Or was it a speed thing and they just saw their arm first?
No, the last question was, what is Albus Dumbledore's middle name, and it was worth 5 points because he has 5 middle names, and I only knew 2 of them.
Ah, okay. Kind of a trick question.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't. It was however many you can guess, and I knew 2,
I see.
and they knew like 4. I knew Brian Wolfric, but I don't remember the rest, and I still don't. Also, what was the final Horcrux that Harry had to destroy to beat Voldemort?
I'm not a Harry Potter person at all whatsoever.
Nagini.
So. It was what?
Nagini, Voldemort's snake.
Himself.
That's what I said. That's what I said was himself. And they said, no, technically, he died and then came back and then still had to cut off Nagini's head. I thought it was Harry Potter.
Now, if it's Marvel, especially MCU, I got you.
Oh, yeah? How many Infinity Stones does Thanos have?
6.
Yeah. You win.
Was each one worth a point? You could have named them all. Soul Stone, Power Stone. Yeah, I don't know all of the names.
I don't think
but
it was the Power Stone. I think it was the Might Stone.
There's Mind Stone. Pretty sure it's Power, not Might. Depends on the verses of the universe. Well, I mean, I said MCU. Well, I guess main MCU. I mean, MCU as a movie and TV series, I pretty much watch everything. So.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Even She-Hulk?
Yeah, it was fine.
No, it wasn't.
No, I think people blew it out of proportion because it wasn't.
I just didn't like it.
Wasn't. Well, that's the thing is the people blew it out of proportion because of factors of, I don't know. I would say like the way that she was.
Yeah, Tony. That's what I said.
Brought up in it was bad timing. I think was the show fine? It was fine. It wasn't the greatest show, but it was fine. But I think that like putting She-Hulk out there in the time when everybody was complaining about
bullshit,
that was the wrong choice.
Yeah, agreed.
Because She-Hulk is an established Marvel character from a long time ago. Like it existed before and it's going to exist after this whole thing.
Also, it was shitty marketing. Also agreed.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it just fine. But I like lore when it comes to that.
I mean, the lore was fine. I just didn't think the show itself, like...
It was fine.
It was boring.
Yeah, it was fine. Moon Knight was also very good.
Again, boring?
But yes, it was... I wanted to see more of the third personality.
Yeah, and then Loki, boring.
And then they let him speak Spanish for one line. just to remind everybody that Oscar Isaac is Hispanic. They're all like, fine, we'll let you speak one line. That's probably how it went.
Oh, biblioteca. Means the library.
But we're gonna make him Jewish, even though he
was he Jewish?
Yes. In the
I'm telling you, and this is coming from a Disney fanboy. I love Disney, but fuck, are they putting out too much shit too fast, and the quality is waning.
It's funny that you said that, right? As Balsonic typed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so over it. Like, the Obi-Wan show was terrible. Acolytes, I haven't seen. I don't care. Andor was fine, I guess. Book of Boba Fett, as somebody who loves Boba Fett, thought that show was terrible. It was just a Mandalorian 2.5. Mandalorian is fine. Like, stop. Just stop. Stop. Give it time to breathe. Just a little bit of time to breathe.
See, the obvious answer here is to give us more Stargate. There's just too much Star Wars. There's not enough Stargate.
Kat and I were talking about that the other day.
What? Stargate sucks. Yeah, it does.
Kat loves Stargate. She
Nice.
grew up on Stargate.
Nice.
We have a signed picture of Anubis from Stargate.
Oh, shit. Nice. Yeah. That goes way back.
Yeah, we were talking
that
about
movie
it.
Anubis? Or season 1 Anubis. It's the same guy, actually, which is super cool.
Then what the fuck does it matter?
Because it's a different actors all around them except for like 2 people.
No, it was a headshot of Anubis signed by Anubis.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was from the movie or whatever. I don't remember. I'll look when we get home, I guess.
Wait, the first bad guy was Raw, I think. Or whatever.
Either way, we were talking about how Jason Momoa was only in the Game of Thrones for 4 or 5 episodes, and it like kickstarted his career. But like he was in Stargate before that, and then he was in a couple more shows after that I can't name right now because I drew on a blank. But like How did Stargate not jumpstart his career? Because he was big in that show.
Here's the thing with Stargate is that I guess because one, the show he was on it during the sort of dying days of the Sci-Fi Channel, and who watches the Sci-Fi Channel. I did a little bit for a few. They had some good scripted shows for a while, but whatever the case is, he was on way behind cable TV channel, which is crazy to think because HBO, where his show that made his career, is also paid cable, not just regular cable. It's paid cable TV channel. But whatever. Then on top of that, it was a property that people would probably think, and change the channel. Because I feel like sci-fi, people do that more. They go, and unless it catches them really well, they change the channel. But if
you have to be on like the thing that caught me on the BBC was a Doctor Who episode about Van Gogh. And like, if it hadn't been at that like exact moment that I turned the channel into a really good part of that episode, I would have easily skipped it. But,
right, but and that one has help because a show like that can explore things we know in our reality.
Yeah.
And so you can't do that on Stargate very much, and we at least have knowledge of high fantasy, so people can stop and be like, oh yeah, swords, dragons, yeah. But sci-fi future with like space lasers and aliens that look weird, no, and they change channel.
Also, 2 words, Firefly. Balsamic, you're an idiot. It's 1 word. The name of the ship was Firefly.
That didn't even make it 1 season.
Yeah,
but it did get a movie.
It made a full season.
Yeah, but it got canceled, I think, before. Like they let them finish the season.
Yeah. I really like that show.
Yeah.
And Balsamic, you're not really an idiot. Also, speaking of shows that have gone on way too fucking long, House of Dragons just got fucking renewed for a 3rd season.
I hear people going, fine, I'll watch it. In regards to something
my wife loves it.
Cool.
I can't stand it. And I'm watching Game of Thrones, and I love Game of Thrones. I'm watching it for my 3rd time.
Is it like the Hobbit movies versus the original trilogy? Like
it's like stuff that like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, because you know how it's going to come out. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's stupid. Babylon 5 as well, 5 seasons.
Oh yeah, Farscape, let's go. The reason I didn't really watch Farscape, but the reason I know Farscape now is because its connection to Stargate. When Farscape ended on the Sci-Fi Channel and they were phasing out the main characters in Stargate SG-1, it's because they're getting a little old. They replaced the main characters with the people from Farscape, and it worked very well. Like that's kind of one of the few examples of like main cast members getting downgraded to recurring roles and other people taking on the starring roles and it working. Like I really enjoyed that whole thing with these people.
I never watched either of those.
Yeah. It was this like the
Hand me some shot glasses.
Way later half of Stargate.
These have a building heat and now my mouth is on fire.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Angel?
Yes, I liked Angel. I watched lots of Angel. All Angel I watched. I did not watch much of any Buffy though, which is funny.
Buffy was fine.
Yeah.
Angel was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the other spin-off show.
I only know Angel. There was no Spike show. That would have been cool.
This is very this is very syrupy. Oh, you know what I got? I haven't tried it yet, so I can't comment on it. We got not sipping cream.
Sipping creams. Dawson's Creek, says Shorty? What about it?
Dawson's Creek did not come from Buffy.
That wasn't
I don't want to wait.
Finish the song.
For our lives to be over. That's all I know. What was Dawson's Creek zip code?
I don't know.
90218.
90218?
I just, stupid word.
Party of 5?
Party of 5 was garbage. So now we have Scatterbrain.
Trapper Keeper? Huh?
What the fuck is going on? Are we having a fucking stroke here? We're having Scatterbrain Dark Chocolate Banana Whiskey.
Oh, it goes on theme, Scatterbrain. And it bounced out. He dropped it in, it went out. Oh, great. Right over the console, as he calls it.
But we're only doing half shots. We have more if we choose later, but I don't have anything to drink after. Oh, yeah, I do.
What flavor is this supposed to be?
Peanut butter. No. Dark chocolate banana.
All right.
It can't be terrible. Mm,
It is surprisingly good.
that is fantastic.
Yeah, what the hell?
Wow.
I guess that's why it looks syrupy. They went hard on this. Sugar.
Yeah, that is. Oh,
Don't even
the-
need a chaser. That's just good. Why
the
is it
burn
burning?
is there, but
I don't get no.
well, I've
you had
also
spicy
had,
mouth. Yeah. He goes, you don't remember that? The Trapper Keeper?
All right, I'm looking it up.
Now, he says. Discord, now. All right, we're pulling it up right now on Discord. They got tagged in it. Trapper Keeper, ready to absorb. It's a South Park thing.
Because I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Trapper Keeper. Kenny gets killed by the Trapper Keeper. This is really early South
I
Park.
vaguely remember that.
It's got ads.
Yeah, I have Monopoly Go. What do you have?
I had Mazda, I think.
Dude, I'm telling you, Mazda, Monopoly Go wants me to fucking download that game so bad.
I keep getting ads for wireless microphones now. I wonder why, Brandon.
Why?
Because I sent you one of the ads.
Did you?
Yeah, you didn't even look at it then. They were testing the wireless microphones, and this was like a day after you took your phone outside.
Oh, you posted it in my Twitch chat.
No, I didn't. Oh, that was when we were talking about links. But then I actually found a TikTok, and they were showing off the ones that very much like the ones I had that are $30 or $40 each, and they said it's $6.
Where did you link it?
I linked it in TikTok, and I even wrote worth a shot if it's actually $6.
I vaguely remember that.
He's watching it.
Here we go again.
It doesn't tell me how long this clip is.
See?
Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. I don't want to.
I've seen a
video of a $6 mic.
Yeah,
Is it good.
Exactly. They're literally probably the no-name versions of the ones that we reviewed. They look identical.
It's in our Discord, Balsonic. You're in our Discord.
Yeah. I'm tagged in it. Let me see. Yeah, it's in DGen. Go over there.
I mean, it's not even worth watching. It's a 15-year-old clip of South Park about Eric singing, I don't want to wait. Remind awesome keeper, Trapper Keeper. So yeah, what's the next subject, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Your spit sounds thick right now. I could hear it.
That was just a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is going to get it could get kind of serious. People in our age bracket remember the Tim Allen Show, Home Improvement, rather fondly. I recently found out it almost got another season, but because of the lady who played Tim's wife, Patricia
Richardson,
she wanted to be paid the same as him, which towards the end, he was getting paid $2 million an episode.
Really?
She was getting paid $1 million an episode.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Do you think the decision to end the show instead of paying her what she wanted was right? I'm in the sense that like people argue about equal pay and all that stuff, but in a situation like that it's a private company, they can do the money however they want, sure, whatever, and that's how discrepancies happen. He's the star, he's the draw, it's his show.
Yeah,
and
nobody was tuning into that show to watch Patricia Richardson or Richard Karn. They were in that show for Tim Allen and some people for Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah,
like I'm sorry, dude, I'm all for equal pay, but I don't think that.
There are situations where it makes sense, and that situation did make sense to me, right?
Yeah,
but
do I agree with them ending the show when they did? Yes.
Oh yeah, it was basically a maybe, and then they're all like, "Oh, she wants how much? Nah, never mind, just end."
Yeah, and that's fine because that show went on for too long. Same with Roseanne.
She just dumped herself out of that show, though.
Well, I mean, even the original. Dan dies and they become millionaires, and like you realize that like it's just been ghosts or some shit. Like that show went on way too fucking long.
I didn't keep up with it, so I don't even know the story. And so then if people died and they're ghosts and all that, what's going on with the Connors?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't.
Was it some dream?
It went on way too fucking long. Yeah, it was a dream. Brandon is right. Yeah, I'm usually right. For the wrong reason, but I am right.
I do remember, was it Johnny Galecki? That's where he started, I think. Leonard from Big Bang Theory.
You mean David from Roseanne?
Yeah, that I just said that's where he started.
He did. So did Sarah Gilbert.
I don't really know.
She was Leslie Winkle in The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, don't know who that is.
Darlene from Roseanne.
Okay, I think I know who that is. It's funny that I know one from Roseanne and one from Big Bang Theory. Well, I guess I technically knew him from both, but still.
Yeah, and they were
No, I said Leonard.
You said Lenny? I don't know. You can clip it, I guess. But they were a couple in real life outside of Roseanne, and then Sarah Gilbert came out to Johnny Galecki and was like, "Hey, dude, I'm lesbian." He's like, "Cool. Let's continue this charade of a relationship before you come out."
Well, at least it was good practice for him to date somebody and then work with them, and then they didn't want to date him no more, and he still had to work with them.
Yeah, because that happened also on The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
But yeah, he basically like protected her, and it was really sweet, I think, because he could have easily just been like, she's lesbian, blah. But instead he's like, let's just continue our relationship, and instead of you having to come out because you're not ready to come out yet. I thought that was really cool of him.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you like better, the first Becky or the second Becky?
Again, I'm not big on Roseanne.
Because is it because it
Who do you
was the
like
George
better?
Lopez show?
Huh? No, you think like I actually watched that?
No, but you're Mexican. You have to.
The girl that played his older daughter isn't even Mexican. She's not even, her ethnicity isn't even from this hemisphere. I don't remember her name, but it was like the older.
Does anybody actually care about George Lopez? Like,
not really anymore.
Not even anymore. Just have they ever?
Yeah, obviously he made a lot of money.
Have you heard about his controversy lately?
I get the controversies, but it doesn't matter. Like because he's done, he's made. It doesn't matter.
No, yeah, but have you heard about it in the last week or so?
Yes, him walking out of shows and shit.
Yeah. I think that's crazy. Like, dude, if I'm paying to see an artist and they say, "Hey, I'm leaving," I'm pissed.
Yeah, because first of all, as a comedian, you got to be better than that at
Yeah.
handling one person in the crowd just going, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy you drinks," and interrupting your shit. You can handle that way better.
Also, as a comedian, him saying, "You have 2 strikes," like that's just gonna make people fucking act up even more. You idiot.
Yeah, and like I've gone to shows with Hispanic comedians that I really do like that haven't made it nearly that big.
Name one Hispanic comedian that you actually like.
Jeff Garcia.
Yeah, I know. The guy that he always talks about.
And his crowd work is insane. If somebody was doing that to him, he would just ruin them. But I think one time he must have been going through some shit, because when I mentioned that to Louis all like, "I know who that is." He walked out in the middle of a show.
Oh.
And he just said, "Fuck this," and left.
Oh.
And he in his sets he'll talk about the multiple divorces he's had, and my guess is that happened during one of them.
Fuck. Yeah,
because he loves to go after the crowd.
Yeah.
When I've been there,
dude. So I'm all about crowd work in comedians. Like, I no longer like to go to comedy shows where it's a rehearsed bit and they do the same hour and a half every single night and it doesn't vary, and they're basically just going through the motions. I really like the crowd work where they're really talking shit on the crowd or corroborating with the crowd,
or they pull knowledge from the front of the people,
yes,
the front row, and then they will use the knowledge. They'll ask them, "Hey, what is your job? What do you do? What about your parents? What's your background?" And then they start going after that, and they will make it work. Like it's not just like they're done with them and move on. They will remember what that person said, and then when they start talking to somebody else, they'll be like, "Hey, you should go talk to that person." They were and it's awesome.
Yeah, I love crowd work.
If anything, I think my favorite thing in all of comedy is a really good callback.
Yeah,
a good callback is just, it kills.
It can, yeah.
I managed to pull one off one time, but it was actually during what?
He's never pulled anything.
Not with you guys. It was in college.
It was never with you guys. I've done it before, but never with you guys.
Yeah, I took it was, I guess, an acting or a theater class as an elective.
Ding.
University.
That's my Nathan Lane impression. Ding.
G-Lo's FTP. Yeah, there you go. Didn't even like promoting the raza. What? Yeah, it was but they like doing improv in that class, which I like. That's my favorite kind. And so they did the improv thing. And at one point, like the guy that was running the class was talking about some weird tool that they use to be able to reach a certain thing on the set. And he said it was a wrench that was kind of attached to a stick. And they needed that to reach the tool. It was very important for them to get to the thing on the set. And then at one point they were just like, all right, we're doing improv. They call it hotspot. When it's your turn on the hotspot, here's the scene. There's a person, you're at a funeral and you're looking at their body right now. Go. And I just looked down and I said, and this was like literally hours different. So this thing was a throwaway comment, and he talked about the wrench on a stick. And I just looked down at the guy and I said, if only he had the wrench on his stick, everybody there lost it. And I'm like, I've done it.
The one time Chris's jokes landed. One time ever. Yeah, Chris was a dweeb.
I was dweeb.
Dweebs.
We were using my Pokemon cards to be dweebs.
God damn it. That's something that they didn't even know. Damn. You are so good at what you do.
Well, you tied it behind that somehow. It was my real cards. And then I had to give James an extra of one of the energy cards to tear up because I didn't want him to tear up an actual good one.
George had a thing with Paul Rodriguez that they were both booked in the same place, or any Latin comedian.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah. George, he does not like competing. There's people that are
well,
just
when
like,
you're terrible at
it's
your
got
job.
it's got to be me and only me. And let's see, who else is famous that had that supposedly had that problem? Who? God, why? Zach? Is it Zach? The guy from Scrubs? Main
Zach
guy.
Braff?
Zach Braff. Yes. Apparently, he didn't like
He has a no compete clause.
more attractive actors than him being on set and the work.
Then how do you fucking deal with Donald Faison?
Well, why do you
think fucking chocolate scrubs?
I think he had an exception for him, but literally, like, we never saw Zach Braff do much of anything after that. He did a few things, but it was nothing worthwhile. And we saw Donald Faison pop up and all over the damn place after.
Donald Faison came to SC Village at the height, not the height of his supremacy, but he came there like right after Scrubs had ended, and we're like, oh my god, Donald Faison, and he just bummed cigarettes off all the refs all day. Like, you're a fucking famous Hollywood actor, and you're fucking taking cigarettes from these people that are making less than minimum wage.
He's just being real, bro.
Real.
I hope he tipped well, though.
No,
he didn't.
No.
Okay.
That fool was a POS, took a kidney from his wife, and moved on.
Talking about George Lopez.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Dude, Ryu has words for George Lopez. Also, he looks like Doc Brown right now.
Oh, yeah. He's in his wild man.
Sure.
The unintelligent crazy man, not the smart ones. Then again, he doesn't need to be smart now.
Yeah, he already has his money.
Yeah. Oh shit! FBI open up played. I don't have that. I should have turned him off.
FBI open up.
Okay, you got your points now. There you go.
500 points is like 10 minutes of walking.
He should have plenty.
Yeah. So we got Scatterbrain Dark Cherry Vanilla. So the cool thing about these little bottles, I don't know if they'll show up on camera. He's already covering his face. I can see it.
I can't let it see my eyes. That's the trick. Wait. Closer. Okay, cover my face, actually. Go a little. There you go. Right there. There you go. Perfect.
See how?
Not quite, but close enough. Close enough. It was just slightly fuzzy, but it was good enough. The audio listeners who are listening audio only, they couldn't see anyways.
Yeah, it's fine. So this is Dark Cherry Vanilla right over the console there. You know what? We're not going out after tonight's show, but I think we should send your wife out for tacos, and I have $15 for that.
Tacos, he says. He thinks he should send my wife out. He's telling
Well,
me
I can't tell my wife to go out. She's not here.
My wife?
My wife.
You can't tell her. It's like you don't have a way to communicate with your wife from here?
I don't. But I think tacos is fine. Ooh,
cheers. Dark cherry vanilla. Ooh, I like the smell.
Wow, yeah.
tastes good.
Yeah, these are fine.
All right, so with that one down, all right, this one is for the chat and for us because there's a lot of what you want water.
I need water or something. My mouth is getting spicy.
Hold on, I'll close it.
All right, he'll close it. Jesus.
Oh, one of the Guinnesses fell over. All right.
Wife, are you watching the show?
Okay, so this one I want chat to participate because we have limited capacity to speak on this. So here we go. We're finally in the era of nearly push-button easy 3D printing. Do you like it? Would you want to get into it? What are your thoughts and feelings on 3D printing? I'm actually still a noob user when it comes to it, but I enjoy it. So ask me anything about it and let's talk about it. And speaking of which, everything you see in front of you that's on the table that looks colorful has Agent CoalitionChris, the GTE sign, the ding ding. That's all been 3D printed. And most of it was just me figuring shit out when it came down to it. And I did not want to take 3D printing on as another hobby because I got enough shit to do. But
my wife has asked me multiple times if I want a 3D printer. And my answer has been the same since day one. And that is no.
For different reasons, but we did both have a holdup.
I mean, my reason is because I would delve into it. Every time I have a hobby, I go face first into it and spend way too much money on stupid bullshit. And it would crazily get out of hand very quickly.
I don't think it's the most expensive hobby nowadays.
Not nowadays, but 5 years ago before COVID, like a spool was $70 or something.
Yeah, now I get a 4-pack of spools and they work great for $50.
They work great, he says. Could someone go back into one of his streams where he was sitting there unwinding his fucking pink spool for an hour?
I needed to unwind it and then rewind it, but I only needed to do like a couple of unwinds to get to the table.
Yeah.
So
if they have an easier way to 3D print, that would be cool.
See, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. Bamboo Labs is the company that is the easier way to 3D print. And I hate to sound like a broken record / salesman right now, but they have crazy sales right now that for what I paid for mine, even with a discount, I'm kind of like bothered by it because I paid $550 for my printer with a multicolor thing, and you can get the same one now for like $360.
And it's just gonna get cheaper.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, okay,
and it's Bamboo. Specifically, Bamboo makes it so easy. Bamboo has to be through. No, get the Bamboo. Look into the Bamboo Lab A1 Mini if you just want to get into it. It's under $200. And the software is literally push button easy. I barely tune anything, and I just press print, and 99% of the time, everything comes out fine.
Yeah,
like it's
so
that
my
easy.
thing with 3D printers, you have to equate it to like video game systems. When the SNES first released, it was $400. 3 years later, it was $99. When your Bamboo thing came out, it was $550. And then a couple months later,
it was more actually because I had a discount. But yeah,
yeah, but still, like, okay, so let's say $600, and then 6 months later, it was $400, and now it's $200. It's gonna get cheaper because better shit comes out,
right? And yeah, they're rumored to come out with something new. But the specific reason I wanted to stick with mine when it got recalled for some fire risk, instead of doing what a lot of people did and going up to the next model, just to be like, oh, I don't want to wait. A lot of people did that. So like Bamboo, I think they made a lot of money during that time because a lot of people got a taste of what they're capable of and then just bought the nicer version.
Yeah.
And that was it. And I just waited it out.
Some fire risk, he says.
I could not justify like a literal $300 increase to go to the next model up.
Yeah, but you're not who they're targeting.
I guess. But yeah, it was, I was just like, you know what? I'll take the discount and use that to make the other one cheaper when it comes back in stock, which is obviously, I think that's a minority.
Yeah.
A minority.
Yeah, are you saying you're a minority?
Sure. But that's the same case, you know, like when it comes to discounts and the money that the Soboba Casino doesn't send me anymore. like I'll use it and then I'll be done, and I won't go overboard. But but Bamboo is 3D. Also, I heard that Anker is having a 3D. Anker has had a 3D printer. The first one that's in my house was the Anker Make M5.
Really, Anker, the people that make portable phone banks?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
They actually make my USB hub. I really like it.
Yes, they have a really good 3D printer, and it's on sale now. But they've actually pushed so hard into the market that they have theirs in Best Buy. Of all companies out there, theirs are in Best Buy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And their printer's good. It's fast, and it's built super well. You can print to it from your phone or from a computer over Wi-Fi. You don't need to put it on a chip, walk over, or a flash drive. Nothing. You can just sit there and hit print and go boop, boop.
It always blew me away because when I was a kid, I distinctively remember, I don't know, I had to be 10 or 11. I want to say we were in the PlayStation era. So 96, 97? So I had to have been 12 or 13 maybe.
Uh-huh.
Either way, I remember going, they're making 3D printers. Like, this was the birth of the internet. And, like, I heard they're making 3D printers, and it's like, it wasn't even a 3D printer, it was a 3D copier, is what I remember.
Oh.
And being able to scan something and print it.
Oh, yeah.
And now we have these, and they're readily available, and I could not want it less. I'm stoked that my friends have. It's like, I equate.
Show them what you asked me to print. Other than
okay, I will. Well,
Okay.
I'll get to that in a second. I equate having a 3D printer to having a boat. It's always dope as fuck when your friend has a boat. But if you have a boat, it sucks balls. Like, I love that Chris has a 3D printer. And I go, hey, you should print this. And he goes, oh, that'd be awesome. And he does. And then I get cool stuff. But I don't have to fucking deal with any of it.
Wreck with the biddies. It said, Tones, I spit on you. Thank you for them biddies. 10 bits. Check this out. Right there. A little over. Down. No, other way. There you go. A little further. Pull towards you. There you go. That was printed in one pass. I mean, one session. I didn't have to change or undo, unload, reload, nothing. The A1 with its multicolor system let me print gray with green, and it took only 3 hours. And that's the cool thing with that. If I load the things and then I want to change what color what is, I just right click that specific part of the object and then tell it what color to be. Look at the ding ding.
What my finger looks like. It's fat and short. Like, this is real life. Like, you can't see that down. It even has a little cat face on it. I'm mad because over here there's a little cat face and he didn't make it black. I'm mad that
I didn't think the mouth needed to be black. Oh, okay. Just get a Sharpie with the fine point.
Yeah.
But not the pen tip point, not the pointy point. You know what I'm talking about? It has like metal and then it has a little bit of the Sharpie out of it. Oh shit. Real with the bits. Whoa.
8 whole bits. And Crispy's even in here too?
Damn, Crispy only shows up to tell us what's wrong and then also to get somebody off of the stream and into a game.
Yeah. Fuck what you're doing right now with your wife, Dog Coin. Get into this game and get shot in the face.
Just kidding.
I'll be there in an hour or so, Crispy.
Good to see your name in the chat, Crispy.
It is. Now tell Quack to get in our chat.
He just drops the subs and leaves.
Yeah, dude. You're a fucking brother.
Tech?
Yeah.
He goes, sub, and you go, hey, what's up? And you might get one message.
Not even. I'm like, dude, thanks for the sub. Fucking hang out, dude. We're playing this. Nothing. And then I'm in your channel too. You get a sub? Nothing. I'm like, good job, Tech.
Tier 2. He gives me tier 2s.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's $6. What do you guys think about the new Twitch changes?
Can you walk us through those?
I only know a couple.
Okay.
For iPhones, it's now $6.99 a month or $5.99 a month instead of $4.99 a month.
Oh, so mobile Twitch subscriptions went up on iPhone.
Yeah.
Quack is sleepy. They were always that expensive on mobile.
I heard they went up $1 throughout.
Oh shit!
And now, when I load Twitch, it auto plays whoever has the most viewers
Oh, interesting.
who I'm following. So when you
Brandon Fu told us that when he auto loads Twitch, it goes right to the clips feed that you can scroll like TikTok.
look at when I open it now,
Uh-huh.
it goes to whoever's live with more
Wow,
viewers.
that's the feed I was talking
Yeah,
about.
but see, it's live.
Right. Discoverability.
Yeah, Miss Myred Media. What's up,
shit.
Myred?
Hey,
What's up, Jacob?
somebody clip this and send it to them.
Yeah, and S fan. I'm looking for J Echo, but it's taking a while.
Yeah, he's on
Sasha
right now.
Grey. That's a porn star. So it's not even showing me the people that I follow. Oh,
there we are.
But where's J Echo? Oh,
there he is. As soon as you said it, somebody clip this and send it to him.
Yeah, J Echo.
Yay, Jay.
But like now it has like this weird feed. So every time I open,
See, it doesn't do it on Android. Look at Twitch.
oh,
Actually, that's because that's where I left it. Now let's try it again. Now that I closed it, Twitch.
yeah, it still doesn't do it. That's
Just
weird.
a normal page, yeah.
But yeah, it gives us these weird like autoplay videos. It's weird. I don't like it.
Oh, they're streaming the finals. We must receive all applications. Yeah, I already did that. Finish that shit. I did. It's finished. Back the wire info.
Chris is on his phone. He's being a bad co-host.
Bad co-host. I'm talking them through it like a stream though. I just need to see if I got any messages from Metacard support. I did not. And I did not. Okay.
So yeah, I'm not stoked with the new Twitch changes.
Well, I am. Nothing happened on my
Also,
end.
Asmongold was doing a reaction clip to like Twitch not banning people like Asian Bunny or
being so light-handed on something.
Light-handed on all the porn streams, basically advertising OnlyFans on their website. And the CEO of Twitch was sitting down. He's like, look at our new stories feed. And he clicked his stories, and every single one he scrolled past was one of those fucking porn tubers.
The
fuck you.
The CEO. Okay, if it's stories, it's people you follow.
Yeah.
So he follows all the cool streamers.
He's not gonna fucking.
So he is creepy old man.
He is. But I just thought it was funny. I was like, oh my god, this is why we have.
He is Master Roshi.
Master Roshi was never terrible.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what this guy has proven himself to be, is that he's actually been pretty positive for Twitch, but also he's apparently a creep.
Yeah, he has all the free subs to them. Correct. I don't know, man. So when Amaranth's money train runs out on Kick,
train.
I chose those words carefully for that joke, and he was still terrible with it. When Amaranth's money runs out, when XQC's money runs out, Doc is banned, so he can't come back.
Yeah, sure, but
do you think all these popular streamers that got paid millions to go to Kick, are they coming back to Twitch the moment they can?
Amaranth never left. That's the thing. She got paid a bunch of money to stream on Kick, but not exclusively, so she's fine. Same with XQC, I think. But there are other people that went to YouTube and only YouTube. Valkyrie, I believe Pokimane, Ludwig.
I know Doc is on YouTube.
Doc, it was out of his control. So,
yeah, he's bummed about YouTube.
The other ones chose to do it, though.
Yeah.
Doc didn't. So
no, Doc
count.
filmed Wieners at TwitchCon.
Yeah, Doc didn't. Doc doesn't count. The other ones literally just chose to do it. And but these handful of streamers that switched to YouTube, was it Dan Clancy? This is why you're bringing this up. I think he said, "I'm fine that they left. They'll be back." He says when the money runs out for them on the platforms that they are on, they'll be back.
Yeah, and I really think Kick is on its apex right now.
Oh, really? Already?
What do you mean? I just think they're past their due date.
Well, see, if you're on their apex, they're here. They're at the top.
No, they're down here. They passed their apex.
They're past their apex. I see.
All they are is a fucking shell gambling company.
Yeah.
That is paying these people to try to get viewers. You know what I mean? Like they're paying Amaranth to get all the viewers over there. They're paying XQC to get viewers over there. They're paying whoever they're paying to get people over there to try to get them to gamble. Pardon me. Whenever they realize that a lot of these people aren't going to start gambling, they're not going to keep paying. It's this bullshit system that they have that's just not working out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we're going to pay everybody that streams $15 an hour. How long has Almond been streaming on Kick?
Oh shit! Right, for
He has
a long
150
time.
hours at least.
Yeah.
When is he going to start getting paid? Would they pay me? Because I'm full-time. I'm a full-time streamer, I would say.
Full time right here, everybody. 8 to 12 1-ish.
8 to 1 every day. That's
8
5 hours
to-
a day.
8 to 11 if Siege goes bad.
Yeah. Or if my internet shits the bed. Last night my internet.
Yeah. But that's outside your control.
It is. I do 5 hours. Excuse me, 5 hours a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. 7 days a week. That's 35 hours a week. That's
a full-time
about
job.
full-time.
No, that is.
Yeah, and I'm getting paid $60 a month
It's
to do
above
it.
32. That counts.
I get paid less than $1 an hour.
Where are your benefits? Imagine they're all like, imagine if you could get benefits, even though you don't have the, let's just say because you have the hours. You're like, oh, fuck. I'm just doing this to keep the benefits. Let's go.
I would.
Yeah, that's worth money right there.
Yeah. If they would just pay me benefits instead of paying
They're
me
like, you're getting the benefits, but you can only go to Parkview.
Parkview fixed my finger.
That's where you ended up? Not Riverside Community? Oh.
Parkview's a level 1 trauma center.
That means that, so if you had gone to Riverside Community, you would have got your finger back.
I would have never gotten my finger
I
back
know.
because it got stuck in the machine.
They would have.
But Riverside Community would have not had me watched by every doctor in the. They literally had like a viewing, like
I didn't know this.
So
They're like, all right, everybody, it's time to watch.
they're like, oh my god, something's finally fucking cool that's happening here, and they had like 10 doctors in the doorway watching.
I can just imagine all the
With my
10
finger.
doctors are hanging out watching Brandon, and Brandon's in the room going, "Hey, Derringer."
That's exactly. I was like, I've never docked with an Asian man before. Actually, can I go down to the cadavers and get a black finger? Things I said. You can ask my wife. I was like, I heard they were bigger.
He was on the good drugs. He couldn't control it. He could control it. He just didn't care.
I was on the good drugs, and I swore to God that I wasn't on the good drugs. I was like, no, I don't feel this at all. Derringer. Fucking terrible. All right, so now the peanut butter one.
Did any of the staff come to you the next day after it wore off? They're all like, "So, Derringer?" And you're like,
day. I was out. It was an outpatient surgery.
"Oh, literally? Really?"
Yeah.
They're just like, "Go home."
Yeah. I went there at 1 in the morning or 1 in the afternoon, and by 10 o'clock I was out. They had.
Oh, so you were still definitely. It was all in your system still.
Oh yeah, they were
okay.
finger clipping my bone down.
So they had no
Stitching
opportunity
up.
to be like, "So you remember those things you said?"
I remember all the things I said,
But they had no opportunity to
yeah, none.
address it with you.
Also, just sub. What about an Asian man? I just got off the ads. So when I got
surrounded-
my finger cut off,
He was surrounded by doctors.
yeah,
And if you're in a hospital, that was likely a Filipino man.
yeah, probably. I don't know, but I had an Asian man, and when I lost my finger, there was still a shard of bone that popped up, like past where it cut off, and they had to like basically fingernail clip my bone down so they could sew my finger up into a nice little shape.
No Wolverine-ness.
No. Also, thank you for the sub. I didn't hear the beer is good, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. So he had to clip it down and then put his finger into my finger to make sure that the bone wasn't sharp.
So he was poking, feeling to see if it was sharp?
Yeah, he was like...
He could have put his blood in your blood?
I mean, technically, I guess. But he put his finger in my finger, and I was like, I've never docked with an Asian man before. And everybody thought it was hilarious.
Okay. Even him?
Oh, yeah, dude. Everybody at that place thought I was the funniest person all day.
You sure
At
it
least
wasn't the
that's how it
drugs?
felt in my mind. Like, they just had...
See, that's what I mean. Like, you didn't get the opportunity to find out if all of them were just staring at you.
Dude, I just assumed everybody, including all you motherfuckers, Chris, Olga, my mom's dead. My
They're
wife,
watching.
like everybody. I just assume that everybody thinks I'm a dumb asshole, but in my mind, everybody thinks I'm so funny. I'm not. Well, I know I'm not.
Honestly, I feel like the people who do end up making other people laugh feel that way. And the people who aren't confident in their jokes, like me, just make bad jokes.
Yeah. Because I make bad jokes constantly, but I'm confident with it. And I think people really dig it. And I was telling John today, I don't think I would have landed my wife Like, dude, when you're ugly and you're shitty, like, shaped, if you're not making chicks laugh, you're not winning. The way I get my friends and the way I got my wife is all laughs.
And clip. Please, somebody.
No, nobody clip
I
anything.
don't have a button anymore.
This is peanut butter and jelly whiskey.
Peanut butter jelly whiskey.
Peanut butter jelly whiskey. Peanut butter. Where are you at? Where? Oh, I could taste the jelly in that. Like, that's crazy. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah. That one tasted the most like whiskey so far.
It tasted the most like rubbing alcohol, I'll tell you that. All right, guys, and that's our show. I love you. Bye.
He's hungry. He wants to eat.
No, yeah. We still got about 20 more minutes. What do we got?
That was all my topics.
Oh, no. Bring up a topic, you assholes.
All right. What does one of you guys want us to talk about? Now's the time. Open call. Open casting call.
The black couch.
There's a black couch right over there.
We've done sex on it.
There's a camera right there.
We've done sex in front of it.
There's a light with the camera right there.
Have you ever tried to film sex with this, Chris?
No.
No?
No.
Have you ever filmed sex?
No.
Never?
Never.
Really?
Yeah, never.
He has, but he doesn't want his wife to know.
No, never. I don't know what you're talking about.
If Olga, if you could see a little red light blinking in the room somewhere, go cover it with a sock.
Little red light. You think I would be that obvious?
Right? You're on duct tape. Like the fucking check engine light on Homer's car.
The overhead camera in my room lights up when it's on. I cover that with tape. But that was actually because I sold a computer to somebody and I intended to make a video, so I set
covered the light with tape, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I set OBS to record, and wheeze. But that's not me doing it myself.
Warning sign: you're the reason I chose this scatterbrain for tonight. Not because I knew you would be here, but because you introduced me to Screwball peanut butter whiskey, which I had a love affair with for like a year and a half. I love Screwball peanut butter whiskey, and this was right underneath it at the beverage store. So you're the reason that I had it.
Oh, gross. I still have the rubbing alcohol one down there.
Oh, great.
The cream one.
I had a great whiskey. What was the great whiskey this weekend? Warning sign?
Great whiskey. Watch him say Lagavulin, the
Lagavulin.
Lagavulin, the one with the mustache.
Nick Offerman edition. It was Knob Hill? It's with a K, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like Knob Hill.
I do.
No, I don't like Knob Creek.
Oh, Knob Creek. That's
You're
what I'm
right.
thinking. Yeah.
I don't like Knob
So
Creek.
Is Knob Hill with the K too?
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm an idiot. I
Easy
have no idea.
Wheeze.
That's it. That's it. I'm bad with names. Okay. Oh, so it's Knob Creek maple.
Oh.
I want the Whiskey Pig maple with the maple syrup. I looked for
the one from the Super Troopers. Yeah.
But yeah, because
why doesn't Dogcoin have it?
Yeah. Is that a PP tip?
It's a ding ding. It's a ding
ding.
ding. Yeah, he's gonna show you the ding ding up close right now. Well, hold on. Right there. Perfect. Ding ding.
This is what it looks like if you're looking right below my pants. It's very thick, very short. It's more head than shaft. It doesn't have little eyeballs on it. But
To clarify for YouTube, this is a ding. No, sorry, Twitch. This is a ding ding. It's gonna go to YouTube though, so hopefully they don't be like, "Hey, what is that?" Ban. Show them the sign. I don't know if you saw the sign. I know, right? Because it's posted, but I don't think I posted it there, so you didn't see it. Right there, right there.
It says, "We have solar. We don't need Jesus. Please leave us alone."
I think Wheeze. I know Wheeze has his signs too.
Dude, I'm telling you, I have 3 signs. I have 3 signs on the entrance to my house, and people still fucking come up. Do you want solar power? Do you want Jesus Christ?
I think most of the time I get them.
Shut the fuck up.
They're from Spectrum, and I'm like, I already got Spectrum, and I don't like it that much, dude. Like that's all I got. Like, what am I supposed to? Mine says, if I don't know you, don't knock. See.
I do know you, and I still don't knock.
I'm not used to knocking at any of the Snyder's house. Now it's weird.
Well, I have to knock. I don't knock.
Now I
just
have to
tell
wait
Wheeze-
outside for them to open
Yeah,
the
now
door.
I tell Wheeze that I'm there,
It's lame.
but I don't knock. I just call him.
Listen,
Hey, I'm here.
I miss the days of not even that, just walking in.
Yeah. Now you might get a fucking 45 to your chest.
No, I'll get a wild Wyatt.
Oh, that's even worse than a 45 to your chest. All I say is, my dad is not home.
Oh yeah, one time Shorty answered the door and got asked by high schoolers that were selling discount packs, like coupon books, "Is your dad home?" And that was like the highlight of her life.
Yeah.
If I had a combo, I'd give you the code so you could remember it for me. Then you guys could just roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on the gate side.
Big true.
Yeah,
Big truth.
we'll have to go rig it up ourselves.
Yeah. Also, I say that I'm not the homeowner.
That's what she says now.
But you are the homeowner.
If you just tell them you rent, they leave.
Really?
Yeah, it's they you can't.
Hey, I rent. So you're sure you don't want Jesus?
Well, sure, maybe not that one.
The Jesus people piss me off the most.
See, Wheezy does rent, but they do leave. He knows.
Yeah. Dude, okay, they have to walk past a sign that says, please no soliciting. They have to walk past a sign that says, if we don't know you, please no soliciting. They have to walk past a 13-foot skeleton with glowing red eyes and a giant pride flag over his dick.
Can we? So we're gonna put a big sign, a sign for him to hold.
If you want to make it.
That's crispy with the big printer.
Yeah. And they're still like, are you sure you don't want to go to heaven for the rest of your life? And I'm like, if it's anything like this, heaven could burn in hell. That doesn't make any sense, but like, I'm like, fuck, dude, do you think I want to continue this point of existence?
Can you print ding ding for the skelly that size?
This is the it's real life.
Just put it right there in his crotch.
Yeah. I don't know if you know anything about skeletons, Wayne, but they're mostly just bones, and a ding ding is flesh.
When they say get boned, it's not an actual bone.
It is when you use gas station
We
dick pills.
got to bring that back, by the way.
Boned?
Yeah, just say get boned to people.
Hey, you want a bone, your wife?
No.
Hey, bone wife.
Like in Siege or Rocket League or whatever, just get boned.
I've been trying to say get fuck nerd, like when I kill somebody in like
That's
like
too
I've been
modern.
playing Live a P or Liza P, and like every time I kill someone, I'm like get fuck nerd or like get it nerd. Like I just forget, and I'm just like get nerd fucked.
Eat your vegetables.
Yeah, eat your vegetables. Like my friend wants to.
No, it was drink your vegetables. Sorry.
Enactment. If the Mormons ever come by, oh no.
Oh, so Wheeze, you have to look this guy up, and you have to get him on the show. There's like not even an argument, and he's eat your vegetables. That's why I said that.
Is it Hulk Hogan?
No. Naranja. I can't remember his name. Wow. Where did it even go?
It's right here.
That's the one? Oh, geez.
Yeah, well, I had it on the thing, and I missed.
Jujitsu Naran. It's an actor, but he likes to play this weird Brazilian,
Is it Steven Seagal?
hilarious guy.
We had it on the pod this week. It was actually weeks and weeks ago. His name is...
Get boned. Yeah, Wheeze. Got to bring it back.
What's his name, Chris?
The guy in the podcast?
Yeah, Carl
Parisian.
Parisian. And he told the story about how Steven Seagal got choked out. And shit
himself.
Yeah, dude. And oh man, it was a good story.
Damn it, I can't remember this guy's name. I don't know.
Such good content.
I'll have to look it up. I'm mad now because I can't find it and I don't remember his name, but he'd be hilarious.
What?
Naranja is all I remember, but even though
that means orange.
It also in Portuguese. Yeah.
It also means Portuguese?
It also means orange in Portuguese. He's funny, people like him, but he always looks stoned out.
He does look stoned out of his mind.
Oh, Caro?
Yeah, Caro.
It's funny because Caro has cousins that are all in the same thing. It's like the whole The Rock.
No, not
like family thing. No, but family. Gracie's too. Sure, I guess if you want to be specific to MMA.
It's about the Gracies on the pod this week, and people are like, what Gracie?
They roasted me again for his thumbnail. Just you have to use it from when his fit days in the UFC. Don't use nothing from now.
Yeah. But he was talking about the Gracies, and everybody's like, what Gracie? Because there's 7,000 Gracies.
Yeah. And there's only what I think, they're not all Parisians. They're cousins with different last names. So Manny Gamburian was one of the fighters who was Persian and in the UFC, and his nickname was Manville. His name is Manville. They call him Manny, but he was Manville the Anvil. And he was this little guy that fought at like 135 and could knock people out. But he was good at judo too, just like Caro. But he got higher ranked than Caro, but he never made the same kind of waves that Caro did.
No, Caro was talking about being judo and the only judo guy in the UFC.
Yeah, he was throwing people, man.
Saying,
crazy.
He kept saying not judo. It was like judokan or
judoka.
He's
saying I was the only judoka because it just means I'm the judo guy. I'm the judo player, whatever.
What about Ronda Rousey?
She was way later. They probably trained together at some point because Ronda Rousey's trainer was Armenian, which you start to get to that side of the world, and judo comes into play a lot in the Olympics.
Because all she did, she's like, hey, if I can't get you in the armbar in the first round, I die.
First time he looked like he had makeup on. This time he looked stoned. Man, Caro, what are you doing?
You want to talk about people stoned on that pod?
Oh boy, here we go. It's going to be Cheeto.
It is. Every time I've seen that dude on that podcast, I'm like, how many weeds did he smoke? Bobby Green smoked a bunch of weeds on the pod, and he was stoned throughout. But Cheeto looks like he smoked all the weeds.
If you guys ever end up with Roger Huerta, that's going to be an interesting time because he's one of those older guys that it's in the range of had a lot of hype and then didn't make it like Caro did. And he was in that same time frame, as a matter of fact. Roger Huerta made waves. He was like one of the first fighters to be on magazines and all this.
Really?
Because he's in that realm. He's a good-looking guy. But he started promoting things like, let's see, the one that's famous to me is called Alpha Nail. And he was one of like the MMA fighters that was painting his nails and doing stuff. But he sold it as, and it's real facts here, that it strengthens your nails so they wouldn't get broken and damaged during fighting, like in training and all that stuff. But people saw him as kind of progressive for the time, but a pretty boy. And the magazine shots from back then, he's a good looking dude. That's all I can say. But his skill set fell off really fast. I really wanted this guy to succeed because he brought a lot to make MMA more mainstream. He was like, first it was, let's say, Ken Shamrock. If Ken Shamrock had won his fight against Dan the Beast Severn.
I'm telling you right now.
That got, what?
Ken Shamrock didn't need to win anything. Ken Shamrock being Ken Shamrock was a rocket to the moon. Being in WWF and MMA at the same time. And
sure. But here's
him winning would have not mattered.
Here's something that was important for UFC and MMA in the world at that time. His one fight with Dan, not one, I think he fought him twice, but one of the fights was a huge deal, and it was in a state that didn't like MMA that much back then.
Are there states that don't like MMA?
New York just got legal only like 5 or 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And so this one state said at the last second, no closed fists. Yes, slap fighting.
I remember somebody on the pod talking about that. I think it was Rutan.
Yeah, because that was Pancrase. Pancrase, you couldn't punch.
Yeah.
That's why he got good at like palming people and shit. So then, on top of that, they were also like no time limits back then. So it's no closed fist, no time limits, and it's a really good wrestler against a really good submission wrestler. Yeah. And so he didn't want to get near him. And so they literally just sort of danced around each other until time ran out. And then he gave a decision as a draw or something like that. And
I remember watching.
But here's the thing is ESPN was there at that time. And ESPN, huge.
It was the Ocho.
That is it. And had Shamrock won, and they only had this thing for Shamrock. It wasn't for Dan Severn. If Shamrock won that fight, they would have put him on the magazine. He would have been the cover. He would have been the guy. And that happened to that fight, and it tarnished everything.
I feel like Ken Shamrock was still the guy.
He was, but I mean, like, you hit levels. And they were under a certain barrier at
Because
that
Ken
point.
Shamrock and Hoist Gracie are the two people you hear of for like the beginning of MMA. You hear those two names all the time.
Mark Coleman.
Barely.
A little bit. Only as the originator of the heavyweight title and ground and pound
But
style.
really, like,
still.
you hear about Hoist, you hear about Ken Shamrock, and you hear about UFC 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you hear about WWF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, those days, that was something else.
Dude, watching the giant heavyweights fight the fucking, like, welterweights, and you're like, oh, no. And then the welterweight gets on top of him and fucking chokes him out. And you're like, yes.
Yeah, watching Fedor in Japan take on the big Korean guy, Giant Silva. No, it wasn't Korean then. Was it? No, it wasn't Giant Silva. Who am I thinking of?
No idea.
I forget the name of the big guy, but he was huge. He looked like a kid next to him.
Oh, no.
He ended up armbarring him.
Yeah. It happened.
And the guy could literally pick him up with his whole arm like this, and little Fedor is just hanging off of him, and he managed to crank it enough the other way to make him tap.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I love it all. I love those underdog stories where the little tiny guy climbs on top of mountain big guy.
That ended up being BJ's problem. BJ was just like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, man. It's all about the smaller guy beating the bigger guy, and he did himself dirty with that mentality because he really did try to go after bigger guys and started just losing.
Yeah, it happens, dude. You get really, like, confident in what you're doing, and then you start failing.
The last time he had
you want to give it up.
Any degree of success fighting the bigger guy was when he fought John Fitch, and he demolished John Fitch in the first round for a 10-8, and then John Fitch managed to just hold him down for the next 2 rounds. John Fitch was one of those drowning wrestlers, and literally he couldn't do anything against the bigger guy because he got too tired, and that was it. And the fight ended up being a draw because BJ did so well in the first round, that he got a 10-8, and then Fitch got 10-9, 10-9 in the next 2 rounds, equaling out the points. And all because he tried to fight the bigger guy. Like, if you run out of energy against the bigger guy, this is what's going to happen.
It's true. All right, we're going to do one more shot and then sign off for the night, guys. It's been a really fun podcast for you guys. We'll see you next month. We're going to do a little bit of banana cherry mixed.
I saw you mixing.
Yeah, it's just banana, the gorilla, and the raccoon.
Are you going to take this, or you want it to become a leftover?
We can make it a leftover if you want. If you want, we can just put it up there with your little shots.
No, put it in the fridge.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one that we didn't like.
Yeah, you're right.
So if we want to put it up there for GTE past, if we want to make it a leftover, we're going to really try hard.
We'll save it for Joseph, the whiskey man.
Yeah. We're going to try really hard for the next GTE to be just leftovers. Because in this thing right now, we have big shots, we have beers, we have gonsters we can do again, we have beatboxes, we have club tails still. We have all kinds of shit. You want to do another pickle?
Oh, yeah. Finish them with me.
No, I'm not going to fucking eat another 4 eggs tonight.
Oh, no, there's only like 2 left.
Oh, is there? Okay.
I only put 6 to start.
Oh, really?
There was already 5 when you walked in here with me. And then we ate 2.
Okay, so there's 3.
There's 3 left.
Yeah, that's how math works.
Maybe Shorty can come.
But we love you guys. We mean it. Let's end with this shot. He's going to text his wife.
Why do you say that?
You say that all day long. So it was a really good podcast tonight, guys.
Pickleback. So oh, that's right. Yeah. Basically, it's a pickleback. Hold on.
We need a little bit of... We found at Total Wine that they have pickleback mixture, which is basically just pickle juice in a mixer bottle. I thought that was really cool. Love you guys. Mean it. 07. Weeze knows how we finish my pod or my thing every night. This is gonna be terrible, by the way.
That would be Brandon as a Walmart greeter.
Love you guys. Mean it.
I love you. I mean it.
Yeah.
I love you. I mean it.
The reason I do it is because there's this guy. He used to be on LA radio.
Man, I'm gonna have to be able to put 5 eggs in it for the next batch.
Yeah.
That's the only downside to the picklebacks.
His name was Ralph Garman, and he does a podcast called The Ralph Report. And every day he ends it with, I love you, I mean it, bye. And I really like that. Because like I do, I love all my viewers. I love everybody that comes in and even says hello. Anybody, I love them. Even the stupid fucking bots that want to sell me their shitty art. Love them all. So it really means a lot to me that you guys stop by our pods or our weekly pod or our weekly
Monthly pods,
episodes.
weekly streams, daily streams.
Yeah, I daily stream.
YouTube
Like anybody
videos.
that wants to come hang out.
Is
Like,
incredible YouTube content that you guys all have to subscribe
it's
to.
the worst.
Damn it. more for us.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to pickle back this. It's going to be a pickleback story.
It is. It's going to be terrible. But I love you guys. I mean it.
Wait, which one's
Some
first?
giant idiots here for the first time.
Whoa, hello.
Yeah.
No, not for the first.
Well, no, they have been here before.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the first time this stream, they're saying hello as we're signing off. Just so you know, Some Giant Idiot, we're doing Scatterbrain dark chocolate vanilla
Mixed with
banana something. It's all whiskey. So we love you guys. We mean it.
Dog Queen would never.
Dog Queen would never. Click, and we're gonna pickleback it. Well, that's fantastic. Holy shit, that's fantastic. Wow. Wow.
The habanero pickleback I had in Vegas.
That's a little bit better. But yeah, but dude. Oh man. That is holy shit. That made my that was the highlight of the stream, guys. Good night, guys. I mean it. I love you. Bye.
See you later, everybody.